Okay, Steve at Steve's Auto Care here again, and I want to talk about sway bar bushings. So, the customer's complaint is a knocking noise when he goes over bumps, and even the slightest bumps, like the little bump before you enter like a driveway, that little lip, it creates a clunk. And it's even more so if you happen to hit the lip at an angle where one wheel hits it before the other wheel. It's more pronounced there. And what I did to verify sway bar bushings, I did a couple of tests. First was to drive it like this, back and forth, and I can get the vehicle to clunk all by itself driving down the road. That's one indication. Another indication is if you can go to the front of the car near the license plate and bounce on it, okay? And with the suspension bouncing up and down, you won't hear the clunk, okay? That's another indication of sway bar bushings. And then the other two more tests that I did is I grabbed it by the door and rocked the vehicle left and right really hard, and that puts the load on different sides, left and right side, and you can hear the clunk that way, but not when you hit it bounce the suspension on the front, because you're bouncing both sides at the same time. So what you're trying to do is get the vehicle to jounce and compress individual sides left and right. Okay. And then the final test was I had my son rock the vehicle, which is a Ford Escape, and he stood and did the rocking by the door, left and right side, and I actually put my hand on the sway bar right at the bushings, and I could feel the sway bar moving. So beyond a doubt that these sway bar bushings are bad. And show you, so these are the new ones. These are the old ones, and to show how far bad these are, we have an opening, get it without the crease. I got 7.8, well, 775, yeah, 775, and here 0.828 was on this one, and you got to hold this one closed. You can see how it's just worn out right here, but I'm going to try to hold it closed. I'll do it this side, and I've got, that feels about right there. So 0.813. So they are definitely just worn out, and they're allowing the movement. And so the clunk is a sway bar hitting the bushing. So that's all it takes. Now on some cars, in order to get the bushings out, you're going to have to lower the subframe. I've done, this is the third vehicle that I've done with these. And I think the other one was a Honda CR-V. I can't remember. No, it was a Mazda. Oh, Mazda. And on the Mazda, I had to lower the subframe so I can reach down and get the bolts for the loop. On this one, I was able to get underneath the vehicle, and kind of an awkward angle, but I was able to pull it out without even pulling the wheels off. So just a tidbit on sway bar bushings and the clunk that you get when you're going from side to side. Good indication that it is a sway bar bushing. And like I said, this is the third set this year, and I had the first one, I thought it was strut mounts. I thought the mounts on the struts were bad. But the client went and had struts put on it, and the sound was still there. So then I started digging deeper about these sway bar bushings, and that led me to start doing those specific tests. So like I said, you take the front of the car right where the license plate is and bounce it, so you're bouncing both left and right side. If you don't hear the clunk, then it's not strut mounts. Okay, so anyway, that's it for now. This video is kind of short. Time for me to get back to work so I can put these bushings in. And thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.